Welcome to LHS News Magazine, Teacher Edition. You're a little late. So that means you're not here, you're right here. Sign in. Get out of my office. While you're at it, take it to the announcements.
Those announcements were amazing. Now let's take it to Aaron Crawford in the Theater Arts play. But remember, shh, we're in the library.
It was a good play, Aaron. Now we're going to take it to Noah McNabb with the Student of the Month report. T-Rob Smash.
Hey, wake up. Whoa, I gotta wake up. Holy cow. Hi, I'm Noah McNabb with LHS News, and we're interviewing people for Student of the Month. Let's get to it.
Congratulations, Aaron Hawkins, on winning Student of the Month. We congratulate you. Now let's take it to story time with Zach and Jared. Hoorah!
Yes, I'm Mr. Bowden. I'm gonna hand it off to Jared Fowler with Staff of the Month.
Now we're gonna sashay our way on over to the Goodbye Senior Report. Thank you, seniors. You all have done so much for our school.
I'm Alex McBride.
I'm Rodney Jones.
And we've decided we're going to do a Goodbye Senior Report.
To figure out how much information these seniors really know before they go off into the real life.
Are they ready for real life?
I don't think so.
Me either, but we're going to find out.
Let's go right now. Wait, last question. Who's the hottest teacher at LHS?
Right here, boo-boo.
Hottest teacher at LHS.
I'm a priest. I can't.
Teacher at LHS.
Me. How do you balance a checkbook?
I don't know.
I don't know that either.
Y'all know anything?
How do you change a tire?
Call AAA.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto.
My very educated mother just served.
That's cheating, Miss Calais. There's no cheating.
Hey, Loudon High School. It is Monday, April 27th, and it's a great day to be a Redskin. I'm here with my co-host and best friend, Emily Carroll.
Yeah, I think we proved that last week, didn't we?
Yeah, you thought that you were going to win.
Listen, I was honestly really surprised at how well you did. I mean, I made the questions for you specifically, but still. I put one of those, like, buddy meter quizzes, that everyone started doing on their Snapchat stories. Sarah got a 3 out of 10. And it was like just basic information. It was not a trick question. But you've redeemed yourself. I have your performance last week was absolutely offensive.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So what have you done today so far other than prep for this live show?
Well, I spent the night with my grandmother because I helped take care of her some nights. And then I got home this morning, and I went out, and I took care of my horses, and then my friend stopped by over 6 feet away, and we talked for a while. And then I came in here and started doing the planning for the show, because there's, like, a lot that actually goes in behind the scenes, but it's super fun. So what have you done, Emily?
I
woke up at 11:30?
On the dot.
I guess. So well.
I woke up at 11:30 to get ready, and then we had to start planning at noon. So,
and you put your eyebrows on?
I did put my eyebrows on. Sans slip though.
Oh wow, we're being seen today.
Well, we do
have somebody special with us. Yes,
we do. Along with us, we also have Mr. Martin. And he's going to give you some office updates because I know that you guys are patiently awaiting some new information. So, Mr. Martin, we'll let you take it away.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all this morning? Good.
We tried to leave. We're great.
You're leaving. I'm used to that. Well, so I know you've had a lot of questions. Ms. Peterson's asked me a few things. Some of that I can answer. Some of it I cannot. Graduation is going to be August 1st, and that will be at 10 a.m. The location of that will be here at Loudon High School. Now, as far as prom will be July 31st. Time and location will be announced later. We're trying to get you guys an awesome prom and get you a situation where you can be very, very happy with. So we don't want to throw out a bunch of information right now and have to change it. So it will be for juniors and seniors, just like a normal prom, and it will be an invite-only type situation, just like a normal prom, but we'll be getting you some more information as that comes about. We are still in the office from Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 to 1. Hopefully after May 1st, that will change a little bit. The governor's kind of opening up the state a little bit here, so hopefully that'll give us some more time to be in here so we can be here Monday through Friday, hopefully. But until that is official, it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 to 1. So if you need to pay any fees, senior fees, pick up your cap and gowns, we're here. We've had a tremendous amount of students coming in today, dropping off missing work, late work, redone work so that they can bring their grades up. So there's an administrator here every day from 9 to 1 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and hopefully starting on May 1st, we should be here, if everything goes the way we think, we should be here every day. Teachers will be popping in periodically over the next couple of weeks. We're getting ready to send out some information to our teachers. So, I know teachers have reached out to every student multiple times. So if you're still watching and you haven't heard from a teacher, check your voicemail, check your parents' voicemail, make sure it's not set up to not receive messages because they have reached out. And those of you that we have not reached, the administrative team has been calling individually. I hate to say it, I know you guys didn't ask for all this, but if you fail a class this spring semester, whether you're a freshman or you're a senior, I worry about you. I mean, it's you've had nothing but time to do work where teachers are begging for you to get stuff done. So if you're behind, you've got up until about May 6th, I believe, is going to be the cutoff date from teachers. So a little bit over a week now, about 10 days, to get any kind of work done you need to get done. That could be retaking tests, retaking quizzes, handing in late work, handing in zeros that you've missed from January the 15th. We're doing everything we can to make sure that nobody fails a single class, obviously within the law, fails a single class this semester so that we can catch you up. Trying to think of any of the other questions. Sarah, do you guys know any other questions students or parents may be having right now Ms. Peterson was talking about?
Yes. One thing, can you expand a little bit on the all-call that was sent out about returning school belongings and coming into the school to get your stuff?
So you guys received that, should have gotten it last night or is it today, this morning? When did you all receive that? Yesterday?
I don't know because my dad never told me, so that's why I wanted to expand on it.
It was this morning.
You will be able to come in and pick up your stuff. That was sent out by Mr. McIntosh, I believe, probably this morning, maybe late last night. The school is kind of open. We've had several come in today to clean out your lockers. I think only about 165 of you all have lockers. I think that's a thing of the past. But if you need to come up and get stuff from your locker or from a classroom, we can let you in to do that. And also if you have any school technology, not only the laptops we checked out to you a couple of weeks ago, but if you accidentally took yours home after the talent show before spring break, you can bring that back, or anything that obviously you don't want to be charged for that, if you get lost, stolen, or destroyed. You would be surprised what I've seen happen to school books in the last 2 years. But so bring back school books, anything you don't need. Now, obviously, if you need it to finish up your semester through May 6th, don't bring back something you're still using. But we're here to take all that stuff for you so that they can get kind of checked off your plate so you don't have any kind of undue bill or anything when you come back, if you can come back.
So May 6th is the day, right?
That's the day that as far as coming to pick up stuff?
Yes.
No, you can come anytime. I mean, May 6th is the deadline to turn in any work. But
okay, good to know.
We've had several students come in because like what we're trying to do is just social distance everything. And so if you're driving by the high school and you've got your biology book in your back seat, that's all you've got, bring it by. There's no sense in you waiting. But if you've got to do 4, 5, 6 different things, I would wait till the date that Mr. McIntosh put out there, if you put an exact date out yet. But we'll have a very safe, social distancing friendly method for you to bring that stuff back to us.
Okay, I had a couple of questions. I don't know if you'll be able to answer them yet, but so for prom, is it going to be free?
Prom is going to be free.
All right, awesome.
You paid your fee for prom. Was it like $60, $70, something like that? What was it? I don't remember.
A prom ticket, it was $45.
$45, okay. If you paid that, that will be returned back to you by Ms. Smith, Ms. Watson, our accountant, but they'll get back to you on that. But prom will be free. And in doing that, that's one of the things we're waiting on, because if we're making it free, a lot more people will attend, which is awesome. But we also have to be very, very careful of who gets in to make sure you all are safe at prom. So Mr. McIntosh and I are being very, 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 very cautious about just saying, hey, anybody can come, because next thing you know, you've got people in your prom that you don't need to be there, put you all in danger. So we're going to make sure you're protected. So that's why there's kind of a delay there. But yeah, you will get your money back. It will be free. And like I said, I said this way back, maybe on the first LHS News show. With this community, there's no chance you all don't have a prom that y'all won't forget ever. It'll be awesome.
Does anybody in the chat have questions? Anybody watching?
I can't see the chat, so.
Yeah, Sarah can
update
us with that.
But I will.
Well, those are rolling in. I have one other question.
Okay.
For graduation, is there going to be a graduation rehearsal?
There will be, likely, and Miss Waldron's going to be working on that for you all. Loudon County has been amazing. If you, it's kind of funny. You listen to people around the state. Everybody's like, "Loudon County's doing this." Like we're the I guess trendsetter here. People are very, very closely watching what we're doing. They're like, "Okay, what's Loudon County going to do?" Mr. Guerin has done phenomenal at that. But Miss Waldron's going to schedule a graduation practice for you all. Obviously, graduation's at 10 a.m., so you're not going to come in at 6 o'clock to practice. So it'll probably do. It may be before prom or the day before prom, maybe. Well, like depending on the social distancing issues, we should be able to work through that before the time being. I mean, because like I said, that gives us another 2 months essentially, so we should be pretty safe. But yeah, you will have a graduation rehearsal. And
all right, sounds good.
To make you all happy, as of now, like right now, probably within a minute, Lance, our new head of maintenance here at Loudon High School, is hanging a huge. When I say huge, I'm talking a 5 by 10 foot banner of Loudon High School class of 2020 at the fountain. So make sure you drive by and see that. There's also 2 more that are being placed around town a little bit. So just a little thank you from us to you all. Drive by and see your sign, and it's a big old your class picture.
Sweet.
That is super sweet. When I was driving back from the Lights of Hope thing, I think it was the Foothills Federal Credit Union.
Yeah.
On their little digital sign, it said, "We love you, class of 2020." It was just such a little like.
Yeah. Loudon, the city of Loudon and Loudon County is amazing. I spend a lot of time on the other side of the river teaching, and I wouldn't have it any other way being here. I love it down here, so you guys are amazing.
We do have a question. Well, number one, Noah Wagstaff, our favorite viewer, says hello, LHS. Hello, Noah.
What's up, Noah? You were not here when we sang you happy birthday, but we did sing you a very grand happy birthday, Noah.
Beautiful, kind of. We have a question from Mr. Timothy Hutt. When will we get our yearbooks?
Yearbooks. Miss Colley just sent us an email last week, said that the processing plant is producing those right now. So I would say you will have those middle of May, maybe a little bit earlier. We'll be sending out sky alerts, social media blasts for them. But yeah, you'll get them this summer.
Is it too late to buy a yearbook?
It is not. Go to balfour.com, look up Loudon High School, and if for some reason that doesn't work for you, email Miss Colley.
All right, awesome.
I still haven't gotten mine.
I asked.
I know.
What is that?
I haven't gotten one since 7th grade.
I can do you one better. I haven't gotten a yearbook since kindergarten.
That's sad. You guys have got to get a yearbook.
I know.
What else you got?
I don't think we have any questions in the chat right now.
Okay.
Come on, Ted, last
chance. Going once, going twice. All right. Well, if you guys don't need anything else, it was great to see you this morning. You all have fun. It's always fun watching you. We miss you. We'll see you soon. But as always, just yell at us if you need anything, okay?
All righty.
Will do. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much, Mr. Martin.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Noah Wagstaff. Don't worry. He went back and saw the birthday singing later. That's
incredible.
Thank you. All right. So, if you're just now tuning in, let's talk about this all together. Prom. So, as you said, it will be June 31st. The official location has not been announced. It will be free. And if you already bought your ticket, you will be refunded, but they haven't figured out exactly how to
So did you say June, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you say June 31st or July 31st?
I said July.
Okay, just making sure. So, yeah.
Got it, July. And then Mr. Max also alluded because that's probably where it will go first. And then graduation will be August 1st, and then the rehearsal will be the day before that or the day before prom, sometime in the morning probably. And then graduation will be at 10 a.m. If it happens to be on the same day as prom, I don't know if they'll do that, but if so, it will still be in the morning, so everyone will have plenty of time. Now on to Emily to talk about some fine arts, some sad news that was we did have to cancel some things.
Yeah, so as I'm sure a lot of you know, Sarah and I are in band. We always are a part of the Fine Arts Festival every single year. And
seventh grade.
Yeah, and I even came a few times in elementary school with my choir. So it's a very this is a very near and dear to our heart event. So the art has a workshop that they do in the spring pertaining to the Fine Arts Showcase, and because they weren't able to do that due to the school closing and whatever, they actually did, the day that they were supposed to go out and take pictures, they did a scavenger hunt from home, actually, which you can see on this list with all the things that they had to find. So that was a really cool way to be able to still be involved with this and, you know, still be able to preserve that memory while still staying safe. I'm grateful that someone was able to enjoy it, you know, being in band and stuff. It's not as simple to come together and still make that happen. So I'm really glad that it was able to happen for someone else, even if it wasn't exactly the same. So we actually have a video of all of that happening. If Miss Peterson, you want to play it?
Slab of meat. Okay, guys. Mr. Martin, I can't
Great
remember
opener.
if you watched Family Feud, it was most obscure fundraising items, and the number one answer was a cow. Well, we weren't kidding when we said somebody sold a cow. So Mr. Martin did the drawing. Raffle tickets were sold to benefit the softball team, and the prize was like a stock your freezer type thing, in which the grand prize was half a cow. So that first place prize did go to Yancey Hampton, who received half a cow. Second and third place both received a quarter of a cow, and that went to our very own Miss Kim Shell and Jamie Miller. And the fourth place prize of $100 went to Jeff Brewster. So congratulations to the winners with full freezers, and thank you for supporting the softball team.
This is an awesome fundraiser.
I mean, honestly, if you think about how expensive beef is, like, it's kind of a good deal.
It really is a good bang for your buck, but it's just, it's things like this that it's like, yeah, I live in Loudon, Tennessee.
And see, she says that because she's lived, like, literally everywhere and doesn't really have an affinity for many Southern traditions, including raffling off whole livestock animals.
It's not a lack of affinity. It's just, you know,
it's not in your blood.
If I stopped a stranger on the street and I was like, hey, you want to buy a raffle ticket in hopes of getting half of an entire cow? Here, someone would be like, that sounds good. If I went to, like, I don't know, if I was in New Jersey, they'd be like, please leave me alone.
Like, are you insane? Yeah, okay, so congratulations to our cow winners.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a good deal, I guess. Okay, so next we're going to talk a little bit about senior night. So this Thursday, the 30th, at 7 p.m. was supposed to be the original date for senior night in the auditorium, you know, as a group, our entire senior class. Unfortunately, of course, we can't do that, but we will be having a senior night live show instead. And this will go in place of the previously scheduled, like, 1:30 on Thursday live show. So there won't be one at 1:30. It will be only at 7, and it will be senior night programming. So what that is going to be is there's going to be some special messages from some administrators. Ms. Waldron is going to, I believe, deliver a little bit of clarification on what is going to happen for notifying you of some of the scholarships you won. Like if you filled out the Loudon High School scholarship application, and like the LCEF, like other ones, like the county ones, where you were supposed to find out your prize on senior night. I think Ms. Waldron is going to tell you a little bit more about what the new protocol is going to be for announcing those scholarships. And then there's generally a senior slideshow, which we will see an example of here in a little bit. And Michaela Neely has just done a really good job of putting together the class of 2020 senior slideshow. And it's several minutes long. She's picked out some nice music for the background. And it's going to be featuring the pictures that you guys submitted in the videos. And it's just going to help us reflect and reminisce on all of our accomplishments and our fun memories from the past. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of 52-20 in there. You know, there's going to be plenty of Redskins win. There's going to be maybe some ugly baby pictures she found on your mom's Facebook because you get to send her in any other pictures, things like that. And earlier, Maria Medina asked a good question. Will we be doing anything for Chubby on graduation? So for senior night, there is a tribute section for Chubby, of course, that Michaela has put together. And then for graduation, there's no plan in place yet. Emily and I were thinking, of course, we would have to go about this with the permission of administration and also his family, to be respectful. But maybe leaving him an empty seat at graduation is a good idea. If anybody else has any ideas, maybe this would be a good thing for Spanish Club to put together, since they did, you know, that good fundraiser for them right after it happened. Maybe that's something that they could kind of put together. But definitely, I think it's a really...
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Also, if anyone watching is, you know, more involved or closer to Chubby's family, if maybe you wanted to help get in touch with his family, see if there were any plans that they were hoping maybe we could accomplish. See anything that bring up what we were saying, leaving empty seat, just making sure that we're going about this with utmost respect to his family and really doing something that tributes him.
Because I think we all can agree that something should be done for him on graduation. An empty seat, maybe decorated or something with flowers and a picture of him or something like that, I think would be really nice because, so Maria said she talked to his family and they're thinking about going to graduation day. So, I mean, hopefully they do. That would be just really nice for him. Maybe they could come pick him up a diploma or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice. So that's going to definitely be between his family and the administration. And maybe Spanish club, this would be a good thing for them to get in on. But, in my opinion, there should definitely be something done. So remember, senior night this Thursday at 7. It's live. You're going to see administrators, senior slideshow, class officers. Oh, Michaela Neely. Hey, guys. Yeah, Michaela Neely's also putting together the senior night programming in addition to the senior night slideshow. Oh, no. What is she saying? She's yelling at me and I can't see it. She's at work. She's watching us at work. Oh, how naughty. She should be working right now. She's essential. She said we're doing great. We love you, Michaela. Okay.
Michaela, you're doing great. Big props to Michaela for putting together so much of this senior night. And Sarah, too. Everyone who went out to film, all the class officers.
Oh, we were so cold. We filmed it yesterday. And, so they didn't want to let us into the school, as a big group. Obviously, that's understandable. So we tried to go film in the park, and then it started raining. And then we were like, okay, the initial plan was to film near the fountain, and it was just so cold and so rainy, so then we tried the park, and then we struck out at the park. So then we got very creative in, the front, car rider area of the school. We got very creative with the positions, and we all froze to death, and we were just, huddling, definitely kind of not 6 feet apart because we were freezing to death while everyone else was filming. But definitely make sure to tune into that. You'll get to hear from your class officers and everything. Super good way to end the year. So, little example of something fun that's been done in the past. Emily, tell us.
So there is a senior slideshow every senior night. Typically, it's around 20 minutes because, we have the in-person thing, presentation of awards, everyone walks on stage. Michaela actually is putting something together that is 45 to 50 minutes for us, which is, kind of why I wanted to give her such big props. That's a lot of content, especially with such little that was given to her. So big shout out to Michaela for putting all that together for us. That's awesome. But we do have a little snippet of an example of one of the senior slideshows that was put together from the class of 2016. And we have this little throwback if we can get that playing.
Wow! How the years have flown by. Now let's sashay to the most intellectual superlative winners, Courtney and Cheese Cows Charles Allen Harrison.
Thank you, Hannah and Jacob. Throughout our 12 years of school, we have been continuously listening to lessons, doing homework, and being tested over what we've learned.
To see just how much the class of 2016 has learned over the years, Courtney and I created a Loudon High School trivia game. Let's view the results.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, Mr. Ty Bennett?
Go ahead.
How many parking spots are in the senior parking lot?
I'm gonna say about 6.
Is that including Mr. Hahn's spot?
No.
What year did Loudon's first class graduate?
1901.
How many decimal places of pi can you name?
Decimal places of pi.
The number pi.
2. 3.14. I don't understand your question, Marmas.
What was Loudon's first mascot before we were the Redskins?
The Hilltoppers.
What does the fox say?
What was it? Oh, ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding.
Which is worst? Parking, senior project, or construction?
Parking, definitely, by 100,000.
What is Miss Parrish's most used word on the announcements?
Oh, definitely sachet. Definitely.
Sachet?
Yeah.
Your first question, what kind of chips are you eating?
Baked Lay's. Barbecue.
Why barbecue? Why not just a regular Lay's?
Because it was the next one up in the vending machine.
How many parking spots are in the senior parking lot?
Clearly not enough.
Can you tell me what is Miss Parrish's most used word on the announcements? How many students are in the class of 2016?
I'm gonna say about 225.
What is Miss Parrish's most used word on the announcements?
Sachet.
Can you demonstrate it for me? How many decimal places of pi can you name?
0.
0? Can you spell Shakespeare without looking at the card?
Shakespeare.
That is correct. Can you name exactly how many parking spots are in the senior lot?
Not enough.
What does the fox say?
I'm not answering that question.
Name the quadratic formula.
Something equals b plus or minus the square root of 2 minus 4ac over 2ab. That's probably wrong.
What word does Miss Parrish use the most on the announcements?
Sachet.
Good job. That was
You gonna
quick.
answer?
When was the War of 1812 fought?
1812.
How many parking spots are in the senior parking lot?
Not enough.
That is also correct. Can you name the quadratic formula?
I could have a long time ago. It's like the opposite of b squared, something about square root of something minus 4ac over 2a, something like that.
What year did Loudon's first class graduate?
1903.
Can either of you spell Shakespeare?
You want it? You want it?
You go.
I know how
You
to
go.
do it, but
You do it. You do it.
S-H-A-K-E-S-P-E-A-R-E.
That is correct. Can you name the quadratic formula?
Oh gosh, okay. Y equals the opposite of X. Dang it.
What does the fox say?
I forget.
Who is the best tennis player at Loudon High School?
I'm gonna have to say, you hit me with a hard one right there.
Like a hard serve?
Like a hard serve.
And your last question. Who is Loudon's strongest man?
I was at one time.
One time? You don't anymore?
I ain't what I used to be.
Shut up!
I think they did pretty well, don't you? Now let's hear from the most artistic girl and Miss Senior. Raina and Megan, take it away.
Thank you, Courtney and Charles. Now that we've covered elementary and middle school, it's time to show some of our best memories from high school. Now let's take a look at the past 4 years and the time we spent as students at Loudon High School.
So that gave you a little bit of a taste of what is to come on Thursday. I remember watching that video actually. The class of 2016 was the class that my older sister graduated in. So I recognize a lot of the people. Hannah and Jacob are my sister's two best friends. You know, it was a great little video to come back to and, you know, reminisce upon. So, as always, Redskin Radio's got, you know, their show going Thursdays at 5 p.m. for, you know, high school report. 96.1 WLNT. Make sure to tune in for any additional information. You know, just a good way to just have, you know, what's going on around us in Loudon County. For everyone asking a bunch of questions, that's probably something good for you to tune into. So, we had a Lights of Hope ceremony. Sarah, you want to speak about that?
Yeah. So on next week's show, it's probably going to happen on Monday. Miss Peterson and Mr. Martin got together, and they got some good drone footage. So if you notice during the Lights of Hope, there was a drone hovering around. I know we were kind of watching it up there. So that's going to show the entire like Lights of Hope ceremony from the sky, in addition to some pictures that were taken from the ground and like some other pictures and videos. So that's probably going to air in a special Lights of Hope feature next Monday. And then we are accepting funny videos for our new segment. Emily, go ahead.
Yeah, well, coming in May, we have our Family Feud episode 2. So those of you who tuned into our episode 1 who really liked it, me, I was a part of it, and I still couldn't wait to watch the episode, you know, after it was finished and polished. So I thought that was really cool. We have episode 2 with your same characters that you love coming in May, on May 14th. And then also in May, we have a new segment coming called What I Did During Quarantine. So our first one sometime in May, whenever we decide to lay that out, will be with Mr. Charlie Brown. And he'll be fishing. He'll be getting some good footage of him fishing. So if you guys have any videos of what you're doing during quarantine, I know it was brought up that Maddie Rossi was taking some videos while she was out skating on her scooter. It doesn't need to be anything interesting. It's just what you're doing during quarantine, what you're doing to pass the time, things that you're passionate about, and just send in videos.
Everyone got such a huge kick out of Miss Smith learning how to use a chainsaw. We want stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you never quite learned how to drive your lawnmower and you crashed it into a tree.
You did that?
It's a zero turn. Like, it's not a wheel. It's not like...
You're a country horse girl, though. There's no excuse for you to not know how to finesse a lawnmower.
In my defense, when I did crash into the tree, it wasn't just now. It was like summer break when I was little, and it was one of the massive trees in front of my house, so it did no damage to the lawnmower or the tree. But yeah, you do something funny like that, let me know. Let us know. Send in your videos. I think I'm going to maybe send in a smoothie tutorial. I actually, fun fact, started making smoothies, and I've had a smoothie pretty much every single day since quarantine started because all the fresh fruit's coming in, and I love fruit. So just stuff like that. Maybe you have more cooking videos, you know, still accepting Meet My Pet. If you guys would like to send in videos of your pets, I need to do that. Emily needs to do that.
I need to do that. You guys can look forward to Sarah and I's Meet Our Pets video because we got some good... I take so many pictures of my animals that, I mean...
So cute, though.
Yeah, I take a lot of pictures of Tootsie. Her teeth are rotting out of her head. She's a little chihuahua. So her tongue falls out of her mouth. And it's just the most adorable thing.
You know, you got weird pets like that. Send them in and show us.
Yeah, this is what I did during quarantine. I might, you know, just go take a video while I'm mowing the lawn, because I do mow and I don't crash into trees.
Side note, Miss Calais says we don't know exactly when yearbooks are going to come out, but she hopes to know soon, and she will let everybody know then.
And don't forget, it is not too late to buy a yearbook. Balfour.com, search up Loudon High School, just like Mr. Martin said. I know I need to do it. I know Sarah needs to do it. You guys got to get your yearbooks. This is, you know, a very special year.
Shame on me for not getting one since 7th grade. Anyway, so subscribe to LHS News Magazine. Subscribe to us here. Give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter. Of course, give the school account a follow at Redskins LHS on both Instagram and Twitter, and you're going to find a lot of this information there, along with on Redskin Radio. Everything stays up, nothing's ever deleted. Stay on this account. Yes. Yes, buy your yearbook. It's going to be great, says Miss Clay. Apparently they made some type of like honor roll for yearbooks again, so that's super awesome that our school has such a good yearbook. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I think with that we're about to wrap up.
Yeah.
Got a special video coming up.
Yeah, we have a lot of old pictures of some of our teachers and community here around Loudon County when they were seniors. That's a really fun little slideshow.
I didn't know to send it in. Is she running the video? The world may never know. I didn't know to send it in, but I have pictures of my dad with an afro this big in the 70s because he graduated in 1975. I should have sent that in. He graduated with Bumper and Coach Roberts and Miss Lynn, fun fact, probably more. So yeah, let's look at that video, guys.
Yeah. So long.
Bye.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out 'cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now 'cause you don't have another day. 'Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey said? This is where I grew up. I think the president fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I've broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh, God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. We said someday we'd find out how it feels to sing to more than just a steering wheel. Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. She's had a couple of kids since then. I haven't seen her since God knows when. Oh, God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. I miss that town. I can't believe it. So hard to stay, too hard to leave it. If I could relive those days, I know the one thing that would never change. Every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Every time I do, it makes me.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.